So I'm dying because of allergies right now, and hopefully I don't die in the middle of this video. So I'm back, finally, after who knows how long. So yesterday, Justin texted me and was like, hey, wanna go over to the soccer fields and play some soccer? What else are you gonna do at a soccer field? So I was like, yeah, I'll go, because, I need to get back in shape. I've been eating a ton since college has started. So when we get there, there's like no one else there except for the groundskeepers. So we basically had the entire sports complex to ourselves. Then after a while we started doing some free kicks and we've missed a ton of them. And then this random car came in, and the way the complex was laid out, we were on a soccer field, we'll just put it right here. And then here's the tennis court, and the entrance to the complex is right here. And what he did was drive, and there's a giant parking lot right over here. He goes in, comes through the entrance, and does a giant lap around the parking lot, and it comes and parks over at the parking spaces next to the tennis courts. The guy parks, but he doesn't come out. I'm kind of watching because I'm always kind of scared that something crazy could happen. Like, you never know when to expect it. So in my mind, my imagination was running pretty wild. One scenario that came into my head was that this guy wanted to play soccer with us. He wanted to ask us if he could, but he was too afraid, and that's why he was sitting in the car for so long, because he was kind of like, how do I ask these people? And then we were going to awkwardly say yes, because we're not mean people. And then another scenario was that this guy was just waiting for someone to come so he can play tennis or something. I mean, he was parked over at the tennis courts. And then the third scenario, which was way out there, I thought that this guy was planning on shooting us and was waiting for the right time. So I'm keeping an eye out because I don't want to get shot. We kind of keep on going with our free kicks. We still miss. Later on, I had my back turned to the car, and when I turned around, I saw a guy walking from the car, and he had a camera with a pretty big lens. And I go over to Justin, like, that guy has a camera and it's got a pretty big lens, and he's walking toward us. I don't know what he's going to do. So I'm going off to go get a ball that we kicked far away from the goal because our aim is terrible for some reason. I turn around and I see Justin talking to the guy, and I'm just like, this guy is going to shoot us with his camera. So I go over and I'm just like, okay, what's up? Apparently the guy was from a newspaper around here, and he said that he saw us kicking the ball around and he wanted to get a few shots of us kicking the ball and put it on the featured section of the newspaper. Justin had already told him that it was alright, and I was like, yeah, it's fine, yeah, you can go ahead and take pictures of us. And then in my head, I was kind of like, I'm gonna be famous! I'm going to be a celebrity. I'll sign anything. Just bring it to me, guys. I am newspaper famous now. But then it kind of got awkward because Justin and I were like talking throughout our like free kicks, and then now that this guy came up and was just taking pictures of us, we were just quiet the whole time. And knowing that this guy was taking pictures of us, we kind of figured that we had to get good. We're thinking that the only reason this guy was taking pictures of us is because there was no one else out there on the sports complex, and we were the best that he could get. But then we're also kind of wondering, there are other things that you could be reporting on. I just saw a car accident over there that held up a lot of traffic. Why aren't you going and reporting that? So he took a few shots of us, and then we tried to act professional. We tried to act like we knew what we were doing because we didn't want to look stupid in the newspaper. I was actually kind of scared because we were missing at the beginning. We're just like, okay, what if we accidentally kick the ball toward this guy and knock him out? This guy's gonna end up changing the news headline from local boys play soccer on field to local boys attack newspaper reporter with a soccer ball. See page 6 for more details on this disastrous event. I did not want to have the newspaper say that we were on the loose knocking out people with soccer balls. I ended up kicking one ball toward the newspaper reporter, and I thought, this guy is going to actually change the headline. Get away. He ends up stopping it with his hand, and he was like, just keep going. It was kind of awkward. I don't know how Justin felt. He was probably feeling awkward too. After the guy was gone getting pictures, he's like, yeah, look out for tomorrow's paper. You guys are probably going to be in it. I wish I had the newspaper to show you guys. When I went to the gas station this morning, there was no newspapers. And, you know, I would have just walked out and gone to another gas station. Thing is, I feel very awkward just going into any kind of store and just for like 10 seconds, not buy anything and walk out. Because I'm afraid that they're going to think I'm stealing. That boy just walked in and walked out. He probably stole something. I had to buy something. I ended up buying just a peace tea. I'm probably going to get the newspaper later today because I am very curious on what the headline is going to be. So I'm going to end this video because my allergies are just killing me. If you want to check out Justin's channel, there's a link below. So yeah, goodbyes are awkward.